Now it's my pleasure to acknowledge, and now Commissioner John Elizabeth Aleman will be sworn in by Judge Mindy Glazer. Commissioner Aleman has been a resident of Miami Beach for over 20 years, a strategic technology consultant by profession, and an active member of our community, particularly fighting on behalf of our children.
Good morning. I'm Judge Mindy Glazer. It's my honor to be able to swear in Commissioner John Aleman. But before I do so, of course, I want to say a few words. She did a fabulous job as PTA president at North Beach Elementary. And you know what? She's going to do even a better job as our commissioner. We're very lucky to have her. Please raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I, John Elizabeth Aleman, a citizen of the state of Florida, and of the United States of America, and being an officer of the city of Miami Beach, and a recipient of public funds as such officer, do hereby solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the state of Florida, and that I will faithfully perform the duties of the office of City Commissioner, Group 6 of the City of Miami Beach, for which I have been elected. Congratulations.
All right, thank you all. I hope you'll forgive the fact that I wrote down my notes. I certainly didn't want to leave anyone out or forget anything. So, first of all, I want to congratulate the outgoing commissioners, Jonah Wolfson, Dee Dee Whitehorn, and Ed Tobin. I hope I can serve as well as they have. And congratulate my fellow newly elected commissioners, Ricky Ariola and Kristen Rosen Gonzalez, as well as Mayor Philip Levine on his re-election. Thank you. And I want to congratulate the other candidates who ran. These were fine people who proved that they love Miami Beach and are willing to make personal sacrifices for the greater good. I learned from each of them, and I'm honored to have met them. I have a lot of people to thank. My husband, JB, would have been impossible to do this without him. My sons, Jake and Evan, you know, they didn't ask for this, and they also made personal sacrifices, and they showed me how strong and understanding they are, and I'm very proud. And thanks, guys, for the sneakers. They gave me the sneakers that I walked in for Mother's Day, and they stood the test. I want to thank our family, my parents, my sister-in-law, but most importantly, mi suegra y mi suegro, Fabiola y Arturo, que me ayudaron mucho, mucho. And the surrogate parents that took care of my kids throughout all of this, Susan and Craig Schaefer, Lori and Alan Nieder. The next group, I'm not sure whether to thank or blame. There are those that inspired this race in the first place. Beverly Heller, Roger Bauman, Dr. Alice Quarles from North Beach Elementary. and a few that I would say didn't do a very good job of talking me out of this. George Adisurieta, Stuart Rose, and Gerald Schwartz. I want to thank the people that knew me prior to the campaign and offered me their open and unwavering support. First and foremost, Commissioner Michael Grieco. My dear friends, Tiva Lesser, Rachel Weissman, Karen Edelstein, Jill Schwartz, really the entire North Beach Elementary family I'm grateful to be a part of. And my business friends, Robert Sanchez, the CEO of Ryder, Jose Massa, CEO of Mastec, eMerge founder Manny Medina, State Representative Eric Fresson, County Commissioner Bruno Barreiro, and the entire Christopher Columbus family that helped me so much through this campaign. There were also people that didn't know me before the campaign, but lent their names and reputations to help me succeed. Commissioner Joy Malakoff, Commissioner Jonah Wolfson, and Mayor Philip Levine. Thank you. And my endorsers, SAVE, the firefighters and police of Miami Beach that helped me so much, the AFL-CIO, and three really courageous women that I got to know that I'm so honored now to have as friends, Marguerite Ramos, Gail Durham, and Carolina Jones. Thank you. Of course, I have to thank my small but ferocious campaign team, Mr. David Custon, Matthew Monica, Jonathan Fernandez, and Rami Karate. We worked hard, I will say. I want to thank the 1,400 people that signed my petition and really all of the residents that opened their doors and spoke with me. I'm so grateful for that. And thank you to every single person who got out there and voted, volunteered, donated, or otherwise supported my campaign. I could not have done it without each and every one of you. And for those of you who didn't vote for me, I look forward to earning your support, and I'm confident that I will do it. We have, as Mayor Levine said, so much to celebrate in our wonderful city. Our recent 100-year birthday was a landmark of accomplishments, and we have so much more to accomplish as we move forward. Now is the time for us to come together to make positive progress for Miami Beach. What's great about Miami Beach is our diverse community, but with that, we have many different opinions and many different perspectives. My commitment to you is that I will listen, that I will seek out all the diverse perspectives. Our challenges are complex. None of us has a complete or perfect answer, but if we're patient with one another and we listen to each other, we will be successful. Together, we will eliminate frustrating traffic congestion and big gaps in our public transportation infrastructure. Together, we will stem rising waters. Together, we will preserve the charm and character of our neighborhoods. We will keep our streets and beaches clean and safe. We will help our local economy and businesses thrive. Together, we will identify what more needs to be done and how best to make those things happen. My commitment to you is to create ways to seek your input and to enable everyone to be an active citizen. I will continue to be out there in the community, and I look forward to hearing what you have to say. There were difficult times during the campaign, but I would always remind myself why I ran. You know, the decisions that are made by this commission affect the everyday person like me. So for me, this is about taking care of everyday people. Parents, homeowners, small business owners, people stuck in traffic, people wading through puddles to get to their car. Everything we do as a commission is going to help the everyday person. And as your commissioner, my benchmark is going to be, how does this unite us for positive progress in our community? We will not always agree, but looking at the others on this dais, I see an intelligent and caring group, professionals, parents, people who are here for the right reasons, which is to make Miami Beach the best city in the world in which to live, work, and play. Our city manager and his staff are fantastic and have made so many positive changes for our city, and I look forward to working with them. During the campaign, I mentioned my mom. I was trying to explain my name and how she was the original girl named John. My mom passed away when I was 14 years old, and I know she would be very proud right now. So as I was writing these comments, I was thinking about her, and I remembered a moment with my mom when I was in elementary school, and I had done something that I was proud of myself, and I wanted her to be proud of me too. And so I told her whatever it was, and she said that was nice. And I parroted a phrase that I must have heard, and I said, well, it's the least that I could do. And she stopped and she looked at me and she said, well, what is the most that you could do? And that was a very important moment for me. I think my mother dying young changed how I look at my role in the world. We only have a moment. So as your newly elected commissioner, I commit to you to ask myself, what is the most that I can do? And to challenge my peers to ask, what is the most that we can do to make the city of Miami Beach one of the greatest cities in the world? A la comunidad hispana de Miami Beach, mil gracias para su apoyo. Estoy sentada aquí hoy por los votos suyos. Sin ustedes esto no hubiera sido posible. Estoy orgullosa de ser su comisionada. Mil gracias.